So I'm apparently what they call a topper. So many people ask me what I carry in my backpack for it to be that heavy. Needless to say, a lot. Truth be told, as a student and as a teacher, having this much tech around immediately spiked up my productivity like crazy. And that too on a budget. Let's get you the best tech that I recommend on a budget to make you a crazy productivity master. Let's get going. Let me make this easy for us. I'll divide my tech into essentials and non-essentials. Firstly, in essentials comes your laptop. So I'm using a Dell Inspiron 15 5000, which I bought back in 2021. This has been my lifesaver. My entire business, schoolwork, making videos just like this have all been possible just because of my laptop. Battery life is, well, alright, but that's pretty much because I have been running Windows Insider updates since I got the laptop. But when it comes to working or watching videos, this does the job pretty well. If you're on a budget and you want to upgrade a little bit, I would suggest you go for a Dell series itself. A Dell Inspiron 15, the newer generation, also looks good for me. Especially with an Intel i5 processor, you should get good speeds. And well, if you have a lot on your budget, you could even just go for the Apple ecosystem and get a MacBook Pro or even an iMac if you can. Well, every college student needs a good phone. Whether it's attending online classes, recording videos like this, or instead of attending classes, just scrolling through Instagram day in and day out. Us students, well, we do require our phones, don't we? I use a 2020 Samsung Galaxy M11 that I bought during the pandemic. Last I checked, I don't really see it being sold around, and it might just be for the better. My phone's battery life is barely that's expected from a 4-year-old phone that I've been using heavily. The camera quality is, well, exactly what you see over here. But if you're planning to buy a new phone, I would suggest to get a Samsung Galaxy A15, a good budget option with an 8GB RAM and storage that you can max up to 256GB as well. Or again, if you have a lot in your budget, go for an iPhone 15. You can't really beat that. If you're like me who listens to a lot of music, and I mean a lot, or you just want lo-fi girl to help you study properly, you need good headphones. Or like in my case, some good earphones. For all those moments when people decide you just don't let you work peacefully, you need good earphones that won't let them disturb you. I use the JBL C115 TWS that I bought in 2021. Well, I'd gotten them almost at half the original price that it was at, and I can definitely say it's worth the buy. After 3 years, I'm still using it, and it gives me good quality. The best part about it is the tactile buttons on it. I don't just randomly have to be afraid of it just firing a Google Assistant out of the blue. But if you have the budget to upgrade, I would suggest a Sony WF-C 500, or again, if you're into the Apple ecosystem, get an AirPods and the AirPods Max. These, according to me, are the essentials for whenever I step out of my house. Coming to the non-essentials, whenever I say non-essentials, that doesn't mean that you don't need them. I would just say that you can, well, survive without them as well. Note taking becomes much easier in class when you have a tablet that you can just collate all of your notes in, sync it with your other devices, maybe add in material that you have on other devices, lecture notes, other textbooks, and all of that. Till 2022, for my online classes, I used to use a Samsung Galaxy Tab S7. Well, technically that was my dad's tab, but I used to use it a lot to write down a lot of notes, maybe annotate some PDFs, which did help me a lot during my online classes. Personally, now that I have shifted to paper, I don't really see the need for a tablet, but if you are interested in getting one and that too on a budget, I would suggest the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 or A9 Plus. The design is sleek, similar to the older generation iPads, just with a comparatively smaller chin. It is lightweight and powerful. But again, Apple ecosystem people, get your iPads. Though, one thing that I would suggest, if you have a lot of money that you can spend on tech, there's something that interested me a lot, and I'm sure that will interest you as well. Check out the Remarkable 2. It combines the paper-like feel of writing with digital note-taking capacity. The e-ink on the tablet makes that you don't strain your eyes a lot, and that is genuinely a lifesaver. By the way, not sponsored by Remarkable, but if you want to sponsor, I am absolutely open. You can use this Remarkable 2 as an e-reader as well. And speaking of e-reader, if you're someone who reads on the go, I would suggest getting a Kindle. You can't really go wrong with it. I have had my Kindle since 2017 and it has been amazing. Apart from now, the model that I use has a micro USB charger. The newer Kindle models come with backlighting as well as USB Type-C charging that makes it amazing to use. You can access book through their inbuilt stores. Goodreads is also usually inbuilt with the Amazon app, or even by emailing it EPUBs or PDFs that you may have on other devices. This last device that I use seems to border between essentials and non-essentials. My smartwatch. I'm someone who likes to stay fit, and tracking my fitness journey is equally important for that for me. Whether I cycle 30 odd kilometers or maybe sweat it out 1 or 2 hours in the gym, my smartwatch makes it easier for me to track my fitness journey. I use a Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 that I bought in 2022. It does an amazing job when it comes to tracking and retaining information in the Samsung ecosystem that I am stuck in right now. From heart rate to blood oxygen, my watch provides me good insight as to how my workouts are going. Combine it with Samsung Health on your phone and you have a comprehensive amount of data that you can use to further your fitness journey to make it better. Of course, for my Apple ecosystem counterparts, you have your Apple Watch. That does a phenomenal job as well. Well, that is pretty much what I would recommend students to get to improve their work, to improve their productivity. All of the products that I've mentioned are linked down below. Mind you, those are affiliate links. I will get a commission on them, but I'm not sponsored by any of these companies or products. For more such videos, be it mentoring, be it tech, be it learning through life, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, and follow my socials. That's it for today. Thank you and happy learning.